Hello, this is Ink, and this is Outer Worlds 2. Let's begin. I'll have a bit some... Huh? Good start, amazing. I'll be trying out a a tool I made which would give me some notifications in chat. Which means if you write something in chat, I should be able to hear it this time, hopefully. Where the hell am I? I am in very far region. We need to find journal. Stabbing in the shadows. In the Sentinel's headquarters. Midpoint to endpoint. Rift data here? No. Okay, we need to go here. I think we can do that. And maybe go to Praetor to just do things there, as it seems that Praetor at least does not have story missions. Unless... I haven't seen... It could be that it's just in a different area. Yeah, it seemed like it. Let's visit this one and then travel here. Oh no. Something happened. It's a mantisaur. Do I have my stealth shotgun? I do. Fortunately, this range is a bit limited for this. Yeah. Stealth shotgun. Stealth shotgun. Wait, I did get another weapon. Weak enemies have 50% chance. This is a terrible weapon. Very terrible. Simplified, Zeranium Ray, Emergency Stop. The Oracle. The Saber. A minigun. Bullet Blender. Red Knife. The Goomerang. Shrink Ray. I do want to try out the Shrink Ray. Ah, I missed. Okay. Order technician storage keycard. Oh. think we were trying to find this one. Yeah. Mushrooms. Ah. I really wish this game had its native soundtrack. It does not, thus I have to play some sci-fi soundtracks. Because it does not have the proper soundtrack. So, today I was doing some coding. A bunch of coding. Yep. A bunch of advanced coding. Yep. I made some progress. My application can now track me in 3D. Yep. Using just cameras. Okay, there's nothing else in here, so we travel and a bit further away. We'll see how it goes.
I guess there's something interesting housed within that imposing edifice.
Oh, yeah, I have not visited this place yet. It does look interesting. Yeah, I just ran towards the Aces questline. And the shrink ray does not seem to be working on the smaller enemies. Zeranium powered. Jackpot. Nades. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing in this. To redact is to protect. Okay. Let's enter sneaky style. Yep. Protectorate.
Our system is the best anyone has ever had. Perfection is perfect. Our paradigm is ironclad. Prudence dictates, eye your neighbors carefully.
I don't think they are moving aside. Are they?
Don't worry, question, don't doubt.
Stealth shotgun?
This one's over. Just what are they up to?
Hostilities are afoot.
Stealth shotgun. Stealth.
Wherever are they now?
Our due bounty. Forever vigilant.
Forever vigilant.
Forever.
Sustain the system.
Someone hiding. Remain vigilant. Careful. Might be lying in wait. Every component is vital.
Bonk.
Let no enemy.
Get you for that!
Sharpen up. Hostiles nearby.
Bonk. Come back here. Oh, los parkour.
Forging ahead. Peaceful labor.
The door is jammed, Warden. I cannot actuate the
Oh,
lever.
level up.
Conduct a full manual override. If that fails, we'll have to cut it.
Such a
No
haphazard
luck,
electrical
Warden.
setup deserves
System is
careful scrutiny,
completely
but
gumpy.
consider using eye
Can't
protection,
interact
dear.
with it at all.
So be it. This door is so thick, we've no choice save to cut it at the bolts themselves.
I've got the torch. Please step back, Warden. I've never used one of these in the field.
Though I'm not engineering, I have a perceived bumptious. What does that supposed to mean? I think I solved the bulkhead door's power issue, temporary at least. It appears the flimsy circuits are leaking power, so the solution is to route the current through the maximum of 4 breakers. 4 breakers. If you do 5, the power drops below failure level, so nothing happens, but I think 4 should do the trick. My shift is about to end and enable investigations and observations to perform tonight, so proving my theory will have to wait until tomorrow. Unless McCarthy repeats that questionable thing he's been doing with those sprats at night. In that case, tomorrow may be spent talking with Arbiter Willis.
This probably isn't the time for field training, Pamela. Let me have it.
4.
Avert your eyes. Sparks will be dangerous without polarized lenses.
This. Wait a minute, I can just do this. Ooh, that's a secret generator. I guess reroute the power to 4. Nope. That opens this door. Okay. That's a terminal. Back to music. Oh yeah, I need to level up. Whoops. Researcher's logs. I don't have hack enough. Oh no, I will not have enough. Just because it's like this. No. Sneak. No perks. No hacky stuff. When I was young, I first learned the theories of what might be possible, but to find a way to harness the ether, to be able to pull it from space around the atoms from the air itself. My life work was set. I was determined to help find the ways to harness and direct that power. My scientist and mentor, Laurie Meissner, shared my determination. She theorized that our ability to focus the ether was limited only by the refractory capacity of our lensical nozzles, and my research was proving her correct. If only she had survived the ether containment failure that awarded me with her position, I believe she would be proud to see how far we'd come. Our new lensical nozzles functions exponentially better than our equations predicted. It was marvel to behold, but the day real breaking through came when we retracted the ether through the sample of specially refined xeranium. Unfortunately, today's test created enough thrust to shift the Earl almost 2 meters to the west. I can't imagine what this is going to do to create our foundation or our roof ability to keep the snow at bay. In our attempts to create perfect thrustle, we had inadvertently crossed the line into scientific abomination. The new lensicles were too good, the ethers become too refractory, and instead of channeling the energy into localized thrust, it was ignited as plasma and sent hurling across the lab. Sounds like a rocket engine, which is okay. There was nothing... What? There was nothing left of the lab mascot's brat except for echoing yowl and the overwhelming stench of CR4. Poor Mittens went up in a flash of vapor as the thermal she sat upon, a monitor, 2 chairs, a table, and my favorite lunch, a sandwich of pickled salt tuna salad, were vaporized by the plasmicide ether pulse. Now that we know this line of scientific pursuit can be naturally turned into weaponization, we must lock it away until proper safeties can be created. Weapons, you say? Needless to say, the team was deeply disappointed that such riveting new research should be forestalled, but none questioned the decision. I don't have enough levels to hack. Unfortunate. Let me go hack. I think there was stuff there. Oh, about corpses. And some lab. It's a leg. Ooh, frost grenade. Even a cursory glance reveals pooled blood and several bullet holes, explaining that undoubtedly violent and this unfortunate woman met. The pool of blood has soaked into her once white lab coat, but the piece of paper she clutches in her hand isn't completely ruined. You can't be sure without studying them for it, but these plans to be matched in the building you're standing in. Ah, I don't have the perk. Unfortunate. My character is too dumb. The door is barred shut. Why am I tripping? Good. Okay, I should have opened this door. Ah, look at that beauty. Sealed shut. Researcher's log. Ether projector. Our experiments in merging material from the rifts with the ether energy have been amazing success. Though this projector was originally designed for propulsion, the harmonic metachemical resonance burns as a bespoke form of plasma that conflagrates almost anything it contacts. The result is an enkindling globule that devours anything in its path, including desks, chairs, automax, and organics. Only the ferrocrete walls of the facility seem capable of withstanding cremation. The guiding principles of our scientism demand we pursue the plan to the betterment of all mankind. Nevertheless, the militaristic possibilities of this device are too difficult to ignore. I have no doubt that eventually this device will be labeled some atrocious moniker as the Big Bang and rushed into service against our fellows. And while the notion of inevitable death it will cause fills me with sadness, I must admit I am excited to analyze the data they will produce. The ignorance and fear. Every great discovery kindles fear and skepticism. But they never expected scientism deviser Upton to turn upon her own creation this way. Perhaps she is weary from the excessive time spent in this lab. Perhaps she is anguished by the accidental death of her predecessor. Regardless, she now fit to bury beatific discovery beneath the ferrocrete of this Earl. But I shall have none of it. The Sentinels will ensure that she receives the mental refreshment she so clearly needs. Yeah. Enhanced Rift particularly developed codified. After considerable calculations and far more trial and error, this These definitely should have been a audio logs. Instead of like super fancy graphics, better audio logs is way better. Audio is it's generally better than graphics. We succeeded in stabilizing the gases that power our new ether plasma projector. For now, we are storing the detailed instructions in this fabrication near the workstation we are using to generate testing materials. Okay. Okay, so that opens this door, so we can probably reroute this instead of this one. No? Here? Yeah. So that should open another door. Yeah, it did. Shognin. Oh, that's a plan for this one. Someone drew this. Imagine this. Someone spent probably hours in drawing that thing. Corrosive. Bypassion, cloak driver. A bit of health. Like most of the add-ons are like they barely make any difference. Yeah. There's not like you can add. Or at least, okay, you add explosive rounds, then don't reduce the damage output. But no. Energy dispenser, helmet. Ghost array. Then dropping to half of health become camouflaged. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. What the hell that? But most of the stuff is just like kinda useless. I don't know why I'm still collecting stuff. Yeah. Okay, this one for this door. There's some dudes in here. Just trying to leave. But the failing.
Would you look at that? Overcomplicated and impractical. Makes sense that the Order built it.
Are there any traps? No. Examine. A lab table filled with random useless tools of intellectual discovery. Weapon parts are scattered across the table, including 2 chemical canisters that have some remnant of rift material inside. Recover rift material or source ammunition. It requires 11. That's insane. What is this? What's a shooting range? Open. It is called Big Bang. Look at this. 1000 damage. Mass destruction. Enriched rift particle. It's
Well, this is taking for bloody ever.
It would be faster to ask the Sovereign to come tear it open with his bare hands.
Ah! I looked at the sparks. I looked at.
I got it open. Be prepared. The intruder is in the lab.
no, I'm not.
Proceeding to attack.
I'm not here.
Standing by to stupefy.
Yeah, you're lost.
Setting up my
Bonk. 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 Oh. I died. Let's go. Bonk. Oh,
Multiplicator efficient.
that was not that bad. A save. Crack the save. Apparently got some loot. Tripping. That looks like a rift. Pum, 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 pum. What else do we have? We have N-rays. We got a new weapon called Mass Destruction. Fires a single massive projectile that obliterates everything in its path. Yep. Can I make the rift particles? Maybe? Maybe the recipes. It could be that to craft munitions we need to like use this one. Likely. Or maybe I can find some recipe in this place. Oh, a rift. Nice.
Using substance generated by the rifts to make ammo. Seems fitting.
Enriched rift particulates. Let's go. Told you I would find the recipe. Over the past few days, my team and myself have made a rather peculiar observation in regards to the residual matter that is expelled from the rifts. Upon their opening, the rift residue, as we've taken to calling this new type of matter, tends to be expelled rather further than was first noted. Indeed, the matter has been found in some rather unusual places in regards to this point of origin within the rift. Behind doors, around the corners, on the backsides of crates. None of these places seems out of reach for this rather miraculous and non-Euclidean substance. I want cookies, I have none. Dashing about in effort to locate as much rift residue as possible before the rift closes, we were all reminded that all protected a children's game, find and report the contraband. And summary of any future researchers be thorough in your examinations, and I can almost guarantee you'll find more rift residue than expected. Stabilized. Rift residue. Nothing else? It's just one. Okay. Crafting. Consumables. Enriched rift particulates. Damn, they cost a lot. Small plasma. I'm not using rift residue anymore, am I? I don't think I am. Like, I don't think there's any good stuff which I can use it for. Utility. No. Other does not exist. Underbarrel add-on. Optic. Nope. Grip. Yeah, none of these are actually using drift residue. Oh, this one is using it, but I don't actually need it. Zeranium grenades. Smoke grenades. Shock grenades. Plasma grenades. trauma kits. Delicious toasted bread. I can make bread. Well. Okay, but we want this. Regular grenades? Plasma? Frost grenades. Sure. Let's make a bunch of frost grenades. Okay. Sentinel's uniform. Golden Shroud. Frost grenades. Okay. She's like, I'm just standing by the rift. It's okay.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Let's try this out. Boom.
Adversary vulnerable.
Pretty good weapon. Pretty good weapon. Yep. It does take a while to charge, which means I will definitely be in trouble. Or I need to charge it before getting out of the cover.
We can do some real damage now that we've got that overpowered cannon.
Honestly, I do almost as much damage just by bonking people. Just bonk. Where was I going? Oh, here. Okay. Look. I just approach this and just bonk. 2000 damage. Bonk. This is supposed to be a mini boss. Nothing. They just died. Uniform. Finally, a bit of peace. Just me, the sounds of what passes as nature in this world's and this week's 45 pages of protocol updates. As Marshall Wilkes reminds us after announcing the week's refreshment candidates, an army filled with incorrect thoughts is already defeated. Here on the ground, with a direct contact with command, his wisdom and adherence to doctrine is our greatest weapon. More time than is typical is now required to memorize the ever-increasing amendments to regulations, so I find myself seeking methods to better optimize my time. This peaceful alcove gives me the focus to study the regulations with the attention they deserve. The serenity here brings me back to my parents' farm at the edge of the Sovereign's forest on Eden. Even now, this strange place is filled with the same absolute silence the forest would take on when the predator was. Yeah, the problem with these logs is just like read it, and like nothing happened. Like I forget what I was reading about. I just read it, but actually not. I don't know, if it's okay, probably not. It's just how my brain works, I guess. Or just the context of the log is usually very not relevant to the story or anything that's, well, I guess, remotely useful in the game. Okay. Scrappers.
Oh, so open it faster! You go slow and we all get eaten by the mantis! Gonna crush our
reloading.
Okay. See? I'm doing far more damage than just using the fancy weapons. Well, I guess my weapon is fancy.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Hey there, go.
There be none. Taking the fight out of them.
Bam.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Oh, they got stunned. Nice. Good job, Basil. Are we good? We good? Probably. Could probably just, well, loot everything. I don't need anything of this. It's just like, just trash. But you can't really know if it's trash if you don't take it. Kinda wish my other mouse would be working, but it does not. I took the wrong adapter. Yeah, let's go here. There's a bunch of drop pods. Oh, I see something. Oh, that's nothing. It's just food. And apparently I can make bread now. Oil. Wait, was that a 20's liftoff? No, that's not a different one. Imagine doing all of this without Okay. That looks dangerous. Let's try using this gun. I don't actually see what is there. I only saw health bar. Rounds, grenades, drop a save, you know. Sounds like a useful thing to have. The Mangler. Okay. This is going to be epic. Woo! 11,000 damage. That is pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. And it drops junk. There is a flashlight, but they use it so long time ago that I forgot how to. Oh, there was a bounty on it. That's why. Why did a bunch of mantis swaps? Wait, I can just use a sneak shotgun. That works. Must reload. Bam! And he's just gone. With my sneak shotgun. Sneak shotgun.
Mobilizing.
Missed. Okay. Haha, I beat you. That's basically it in this area. Yeah. Good, good, good. Oh no, I'm prodigious.
Reason's pass is off limits. Unwelcome guests will be ushered from existence promptly and without further ado.
Let me go. Let's go. Oh. I probably should take in cover. Although it's fine.
That's not who I think it is it? Marisol? Is that you? Get in here before any more of these hullheads show up.
Maybe you should really learn when to speak, because I could not hear you at all. Stuff was happening. People were turning into ash. Hello. Do you have loot? Yes, thank you for the money. Ooh. I see you enjoying some medicine. Feels good. Hello. Pick your words carefully.
Marisol. You're here. That is assuming you're not some sort of enigmatic mirage or baleful apparition.
Oh, card. Gadget energy meter. A vacant seated tutelary. Cool. Hello, lady. Let me yoink your stuff first. Ooh, formulas. First formula does not mean anything for me. Inertial equations, this formula really soft. Okay. Yeah. They just reuse the same formulas everywhere. Ooh, that's even more. Whoa. Math. It's so hard to understand everything here. It's just a bunch of random numbers. I guess it's just also just probably experimental data. Yeah, that's very difficult to use. Oh, hello.
Yes. Should be plenty of wonderfully dangerous items in here. I thought I would never see you again. It's been what? 19 years? 20?
21 years, 5 months, 6 days. I've kept up on a few former colleagues.
A few? Right. You retain a different admirer in every port, I'm sure.
Mm. Are you too glad to see each other? I can't tell.
Things were left in a...
It was somewhat complicated, even by order standards. Oh, wait, I'm being rude. Forgive my atrophied social graces. I shoot most of my visitors lately. I am Anaïs Bujold. Welcome to my backwater ramshackle abode.
Seer Anaïs Bujold.
No one's called me that in, well, you know exactly how long, apparently.
If I'd realized this was a formal visit, I'd have worn my fancy killing clothes.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I'm not going to introduce myself. Why we are here?
Yes. With ample time to think, I've come to recognize I made an error.
Really? That is, an unprecedented statement for you. But do go ahead, I'm listening.
The last 20 years, the Order heedlessly stumbled. First, Antes invaded, then the Protectorate. We lost the Archive. Twice. Had your work continued, I believe we'd have remained closer to our true path. If I had ignored the Council's command.
Keep
It
on
was a
talking.
mistake. I miscalculated.
If not for you, I'd be dead right now. And you were right to shut me down. My research was dangerous. A serious threat to the entire universe. I know this for certain now. I've run the numbers. Repeatedly.
Whoops. Don't you need the archive to perform calculation of that scale?
Had to do all my calculations long form, free of computronic assistance. Wouldn't advise it, but I've been here on my own for decades, and I remain a reasonable statistician. I calculated what might occur if my work was completed, and there is a troublingly high, statistically significant chance of things ending. Everything ending.
Everything like all life in known galaxy, everything?
I mean, microbes, mantisaurs. Saltuna might make it, the resistant little buggers. But anything capable of higher order thinking would be gone. I understand how that sounds, but I have spent years checking and rechecking each and every variable.
But your research was destroyed, right?
I assume all my notes and calculations were destroyed years ago.
Anais, I'm afraid it's not that simple.
Uh-oh.
When we shut down your work, it was quarantined, not disposed of. The Order stores all avenues of study deemed dangerous near here at a facility in Winter's Grasp. Unorthodox notion reclusion.
Of all the bureaucratic... No. Poof. Winter's Grasp is crawling with Auntie's choice. A full unit just moved in. Marisol, will you... Can you...
You're asking me to infiltrate a covert installation to destroy something that could likely end the universe. Been years since anyone said something like that to me. Of course.
I'm pretty sure that probably is about the rips and it's already destroying the universe. What was the research about?
I was developing a means of sidestepping much of the presumed requirements to solve the universal equation, using a series of reasoned shortcuts and educated postulations, filling in certain blanks. Trillions. Theoretically, it would hurry the process along so it could be solved in our lifetime, but it was unorthodox. Risky if taken too far. I knew the Council would judge it mathematical heresy, so I attempted to work in secret. Eventually, I was discovered, excommunicated, sent here.
Others facing similar charges were often transferred off-planet, then simply disappeared somewhere along the way.
Yes. Fortunately, someone interceded.
This did not tell me anything about what kind of research it was. It seems a bit more involved than you mentioned earlier.
Yes, and it's quite concerning. I understand if your priorities differ from my own, though.
Sure.
I might need a little time to ready this place for unwelcome guests. Wouldn't take long.
No, you should stay here. We'll take care of this.
I foresee a 4.7% chance of me complying with that. But fine, no use arguing. Well, this has certainly been nice. Perhaps we'll see each other again sometime.
Okay, that tells me nothing at all, lady.
I'll stay put here. That
Nothing at
seems
all.
exceedingly likely.
Oh, my research about to destroy the universe. Just tell me what this was about. This is high fantasy. You don't need to hide things. You can just make things up. And not just like, oh, something dangerous. Wow, dangerous. Rifts are dangerous. Rifts are currently destroying the universe. Or at least the galaxy. Content over here. Okay. We'll be going places. Places. What are those? Hello. Speed, I'm speed. Okay. That did look like it could be a secret area or something. Maybe another pet can be discovered in here. Maybe. Oh, it's raining. Is it all like poisoned? Oh, it's raining cloud. Oh, this is the base I raided some time ago, but I don't think I actually, yeah, I did not go through all the buildings. Tuk 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 tuk. Bonk. Mental refreshment. Silent sniper rifle. Nothing. Okay. Can I enter here? Nope, that requires level 11. Which is not going to happen. Except maybe there's entrance on the top. But it does not look like it. Nope. I don't see anything. Another door. You can enter here. Oh, I guess it's just from the bottom? Yep. Maybe I can enter another one here from the bottom. Snacks, foil, random loot. I'm so glad there is no carrying weight because I would definitely be over encumbered all of the time. No, there's no entrance here. Shells. Long rounds. I'll leave not necessary items. Most of these guys don't have anything useful. Glorious data, secondary cam. Oh, that's just about the camp we read it already. Okay, so we have a run around here. There's some missions here. Yeah, I think we'll be taking in the bounty and going to Praetor, just because Praetor has no main missions. Yeah. Maybe go to the own choice ship, maybe. Turn and complete the bounty. Good. Gain 2000 bits. Stabbing in the shadows. Okay. Incognito. I don't think I ever got more of these guys. Deadman's jacket. Yeah. Might as well just take them. What's a Valerie?
Let's try this again, Rao. Auntie is bringing the free market to Arcadia. The free market is what allows anyone to choose their path in life. The free market is good.
Free market? Ah, preposterous. If it were free, anyone could take what they wished at any time.
It ain't free like that. It's free in the sense that it's been liberated from outside control. Like the Earth Directorate, or your sovereign. Folk can buy what they want, when they want.
What if someone needs something they cannot pay for?
Then they are free to take on work until they can pay for it. Look, in our society, we ain't limited by ration cards or clearance levels. Only by our industriousness. Inspiring, right?
Yes. The idea of the multitudes needing to slave for basic necessities is truly inspiring. Feelings of revulsion.
Truly inspiring. Praetor. Yeah, I think I've been all. Kinda want to go here. and talk with Auntie. Maybe they have something to tell. Sure, let's visit Auntie. That's a fancy looking ship. So who wants to go with me? Anyone? No? Let's take you instead. As you're a fan of aunties, you know. Inez is a fan of aunties. So we'll be taking her with us. With us.
This is Auntie Cleo, offering a warm welcome to all visiting Auntie's Choice employees, affiliates in training, and ethically gray consultants who labor with committing to a side.
You happy?
Never thought I'd be able to see the undisputed claim in all her glory. Visiting was invite only for us troopers, and even then, you had to pay a month's salary to secure entry. Would have been worth every bit, though.
Cool.
Fairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But did Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying down? No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Anti-Cleo's darlings refused to do what things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacer's Chosen.
I'm Jeannie Turper Tyler, sixth base person for the Anti-Cleo Darlings.
Of course I'll be just joking stuff.
Chosen goalie at the end of the 56th inning, then made a Sunday goal to win the game. Whenever I see that moon man's grinning face, I'm going to cleave it in twain. Auntie's Choice! Darlings! We won! Hostile take over this! Right back at you!
I'm Auntie Cleo, and I endorse...
I can't understand what they're saying. There's way too much echo in this place.
Attention valued employees. Auntie here to brighten your workday with a report on just how much money your toil is netting us. It's time for profit forecast time, starting with product.
These wraps are due for Eden. Where are the ones bound for Prater? Wait, these cages are empty. Where's the wrap handler in charge?
They're not empty. Hello.
Hey, you haven't seen any loose raptidons running around, have you?
Maybe, can you describe them?
Sure. Some say my descriptions really breathe life into a subject. Could probably draw a decent depiction of one too. But they look almost exactly like them over there. Unbelievable! Last time I got stuck with the blame for someone else's ineptitude, I got demoted 2 full ranks. You wouldn't happen to be someone well-versed in weapons, explosives, and/or advanced hand-to-hand fighting, would you? And, you know, work cheap?
Definitely.
Oh, good. Someone competent and undemanding. If the wraps aren't here, they've got to be on the creature combat conditioning deck. Unbound and undoubtedly pugnacious. This here card will give you access to the elevator at market compliance. That, in turn, is behind the value-added esplanade next to the entrance to head office tower. See any wraps loose there? Shoot, explode, or thwack them unsparingly.
Oh, nice.
You were listening to all of those directions? Because I wasn't.
Aza, I would agree with you. I was not listening. I would be generally writing this down. Yeah.
You look unfortified. Getting enough emulsifiers in your diet?
I'm not eating loot. Yeah, I won't lie. There's so much visual noise.
Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Really shores up the foundation.
That's bad. No.
Where'd you learn how to weld, anyway? Some fly-by-night indentured internship?
I'm a self-taught, self-starter.
What's your excuse?
Sorry, time is bits. Bits is time. Or
Artificial needs. At Auntie's Choice, we
My
strive to
bounty?
be
I don't have bounty. Local bounties?
110%
There's no
wholly
local bounties.
just artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced
Yeah,
existence.
I'm totally just drowning out every comment they're just saying.
Unavoidable embedded chemicals. With Auntie's Choice.
Hello.
You've been quite an asset.
Ooh, ads. Survive 3, she provides.
Life is a life that's sweeter.
Landing pad.
With Auntie's Choice.
You go on
Subversive.
ahead. I'm shilly-shallying about what to do.
Shilly-shally, what? Hello.
Please have identification, transfer work, and a reasonable bribe at the ready. Ah, you're not a transfer or visiting Auntie's Choice employee. I'll need to check your current standing with corporate affairs.
Is that necessary? I have an invitation from Gertby Haywood, VP Product of Development.
I didn't realize I was talking to such a big wheel. Afraid I still need to check your record with us, Big Shot. Alrighty. Commencing review. Estimated wait time, unknown. Really? Reads like a recap of an Aetherwave drama. You're clearly a valued partner of Auntie's Choice. But your standing with us could be higher if you accepted our special offer. All it requires is allowing us to affix an Auntie's Choice hollow advertorial inside your ship, so you can bear our messaging with pride and share it across Arcadia.
Wait, on the inside, wouldn't that make more sense on the exterior?
Anecdotal feedback from paid experts shows it increases the odds of a ship's crew purchasing Auntie's Choice products by a whopping 11%.
11 is not a number. No.
Go on ahead anyway. You're a valued partner after all. Enjoy your time on the ACS Undisputed Claim, the pride of Auntie's Choice corporate war fleet. Here's a ticket to the first stop on the Profit Mover Trimicular. From there, amble through the Esplanade to the head office tower reception desk. They can contact Vice President Hewitt and provide details on our exciting contract opportunity.
You're throwing so many words, so many places, I can't freaking remember any of these. Wait, what? If you take the archive once you have built a mutual trust, only help you take the archive once you have built mutual trust. Okay. XP. Is this a card? It's a card. Good chance, good chance. Nope. How do you inspect this? Why I cannot inspect it anymore? See, the inspection does not work anymore. Compare? Yeah, I can't even compare it. Kinda odd.
With Auntie's Choice.
Sealed.
This area is for client intake specialists only. Though, I admire your go-where-I-want attitude.
The occasional frivolity. But no, I
Stop that scrounging around.
We have so many bits.
as much as all of you base rank and file. The big rip cut off top volumes from home.
But I guess nothing useful. Also, she just constantly detects me. Her observation is way better.
Than the Protector, its watered down rip-off. Pitchball, they call it. My, how imaginative.
Loot. Phrase Spencer. If we ever find some rift residue, we should get it. Munitions, grenades. Are these two the same ones? No. Speech attack the bus lasts 100% longer. Physical damage resistance. I have too many items.
You have questions? We have answers. Anything you need to know about this fine location for a minimal price.
Sure, tell me.
Like what? Ask away.
Say someone wanted to ally anti-choice, where would they go?
A potential outside contractor. Check in with the intake specialist at head office tower for the full spiel. They're in the reception area on the main floor. There's a stop for head office tower on the Termicular if you've got an all-access pass, or you can hoof your way there through the value-added esplanade to get there. Anything else you need to know about this place?
Where a person get healed and stock up the medicine. Why am I questioning this? Where's a good place to hobnob of important people?
The best choice. It's a Trey-exclusive VIP saloon on the value-added esplanade. The private elevator up to it is directly across from the recording studio. You're not thinking of trying to go in there, are you? Oh. Good luck.
I want to know people on the ship.
Like who? Or whom? Or such as?
Who's in charge?
Does the name Auntie Cleo ring a bell at all? You may have seen her face or heard her voice, well, everywhere. She's rather ubiquitous, you might say. Here especially. I almost feel bad taking your money for that one. No, there. I've worked through it. Don't worry, it passed. Need details on anybody else?
Does Auntie Cleo live here?
Our illustrious CEO does work here, yes. Don't really see her out and about too often. So perhaps you could say she lives in her office. That's the top floor of head office tower. No way you're getting to see her without an invite, though.
Where can I find the delegate?
She's taking appointments with contractors, but like most of our execs, she can be found in head office tower. I proceed to the reception area. Well, farewell.
Oh, honey. Open. You have nothing. Hi. Bathroom.
An artificial life is a life that's sweeter. Live a life
Tronicular. Arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Client intake.
Can I not try the station? No, I will have to.
This is first class.
No, it's not. It literally has no seats.
First up, excessive corporate malfeasance.
I don't have access. Can't they hack it? Sure, we'll go to the second one.
When they work, the ACS undisputed claim is not only our corporate headquarters and flagship, it's the heart of our efforts to spread unbridled self-betterment and free trade across the galaxy. Our flagship also sports a bustling commercial promenade where you'll find a wide assortment of products, wares, and miscellaneous bric-a-brac from all Auntie's choice departments.
They're like, you're risking a lot to having a ship because ships are fragile.
Soldier with the arm, got a delivery for you.
Ooh.
Got a delivery for an Inez Silong. That you? I mean, I'm sure it's you, considering there aren't many of you folk running about. But I've got to ask, company policy.
Yeah, it's me, all right. Who is asking exactly?
Hey, just a courier friend. Nothing funny like. A soldier named Ortiz hired me to find you, if I could, and deliver this message.
Hope you aren't expecting pay on delivery.
Our policy is to never accept a job without full payment and insurance fees up front. As a reminder, we don't offer return to sender service unless you pay double plus expediting charges. Until next time.
Ugh. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
Like a literal watch or what? It's just left. Oh, it's Brad toy.
Next, we have Reginald Oswald in proprietary insight acquisition, demoted for playing conflict.
Grenadier. Trash. Wait, don't I need more Mac picks? I have 43 of them. Although I can make them, so it's like not necessarily useful. Yep.
Not what I mean when I encourage working on the go. Perhaps what sort of reception do morally gray outsiders receive when they join up with Auntie's choice? Why, let's take a look.
Welcome, eager
So many ads. Cloak driver. Play music. Shock soap. Trauma kit.
Into Auntie's Choice's themed and valuable disposable agent program. As an Ida, you will live the life of an evocative allegory. And
Hello.
Nice of you to shoulder a bit of the workload.
Astonishing new conglomerate, Auntie's Choice to Arcadia. Auntie's
Fits.
Choice delivers the unimaginable every day. So, as our Ida, you may envisage equitable profits, beneficent scheduling, and the best healthcare your bits can
Look at
buy.
this.
Plus,
It's
as part of
consumerism.
Auntie's family, your
And
purchases
Sprat
drive our
crisps.
perpetual growth and fund the unparalleled systems that bring the best things in life to life all across the galaxy.
Report to reception in the head office tower for details on this exciting opportunity.
I'm getting trigger happy.
Always remember.
There's too much stuff.
You! I'd recognize your kind anywhere. You're one of those folks that eats food, and I've got just the sort of grub you've been missing.
But because of the
Do you have
Feeling
rip
famished, peckish, hoggish, malnourished, audacious, voracious, rapacious, avaricious, predacious, or even just plain hungry? I've got you covered. Hot,
Sure.
cold, lukewarm.
You don't have bread.
Is to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now. As a responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public product testing, respecting your right to
Feeling queasy? Seeing spots? Bleed? You have
Yeah, I'm
A's,
just
I
yoinking
have
stuff.
cures. Each and every one, Garen, don't worry.
Yep, we'll be taking this one. That's just mushroom. You don't have rift residue. That's a primary slot, which I'm not using again. Look, I have loot. Hey, you want some loot? Headgear. Some guns. Moonman helmet. I'll keep it. See, I have stuff. Stuff.
dynamic, efficient.
Oh, hey, think you dropped something?
Shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about.
Anna?
Yeah, you dropped something. Word to the wise. Mind your personal effects, intellectual assets, and major organs at all times. Plenty of opportunists here, eager to take you for all you're worth. You're lucky I found this, thing you dropped. Get me?
Alright, hand it over. Or whatever this is, you're so inexpertly passing me. Dear Maverick outside, the middle managers of ACS Undisputed Claim are done with being passed over. We mean to take action. Our subcontract says action through keepable proxy. We invite you to the back deck steerage, which I am required to note as sponsored by Stooge Slims, to discuss this exciting business opportunity, which we believe will be mutually advantageous to both parties.
I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as
Okay.
all of you base rank and file. The big rip
Travels.
off tossball news from home, but our Arcadia Grown League is a worthy substitute.
I should be very careful.
Program than the Protector its watered down rip.
Afraid I'm not being paid to talk to you at present.
How imaginative. And don't get me started on their arbitrary rule change. Bronzing
So
is
many places.
prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday zones? Why even have the T zones then? Oh, and sportsmanlike conduct is tolerated? Ha! That won't put posteriors in the seats.
Beverage dealer.
Your doctor called and said you're just name your
Our tossball teams play for
Good, I guess.
I witness no
chewing his little chumps and injecting his
Unrelated bric-a-brac. We got your unrelated. We market the most miscellaneous one person's hot.
Ooh. Pets. And melee gear. Vortex Small. A corrosive melee weapon that rapidly stacks vulnerable to remove armor. Okay. Gold Canid. A pet, basically. Raptidon Juvenile. Advanced Decryption Key. We'll be yanking this one. Pitched. Damage resistance. Camouflage. Yeah, I think this one is a good one. Compare. Maybe you should change to DPS setting. Yeah.
brand bandits.
Settings. UI. DPS. Because that's more useful.
Any day.
And now if we go here. 250 DPS. Apparently some of these are way bigger. Ines got a level up. Custom primer for you. Equipping it into your inhaler and using it amplifies a buff for a long duration. Potency of your party biome is weaponry. This one is more useful.
School week. Even with half our team's 32 backs benched, they'd forfeit by middle time. It would be an embarrassment of body goals. Imagine the ad windfall. Our athletic
In the bottom rung here.
full profit potential as human billboards.
Where am I going?
The simple pleasure of watching professional athletes bludgeon each other. Such a relatable interest. See, subordinates, I'm just like you. Until next time, look.
Experience the most. Need anything?
What is wrapped on the bite that keep hearing
Why,
about?
it's only the most popular drink in Arcadia. And you can only get it here at the bottom runger. Don't ask what's in it. Even I don't know. Lowest.
Not a blindness. You can get blind payment. Sure, let's get it.
Because nature wants to kill you.
Welcome to the bottom runger. Exclusive home of the Raptidon Bite.
What's this drinks of yours?
That's what everyone, and I do mean everyone, wants to know. No, friend. I finally caught N-rays in a bottle with this one. Not sharing the secret of our success with anyone.
However, you are welcome to sample a few and attempt to discern the ingredients for yourself.
Sure.
Not tending bar right now, but my employee, Mayor Dave.
Survive. Arrive.
Okay.
Armed with Auntie's choice. Trust your Auntie.
I yoinked a lot of stuff. Pardon me.
Limber up for a motivated lecture, employees. Just because your Auntie Cleo reached the
Hi.
top of the corporate ladder doesn't mean she can't resonate some bottom rung relatability. Business is much like tossball, a game of inches and foot goals played with an excess of necessary roughness. And like tossball, there's more than one way to make a killing. Why, I was just watching the latest bout between the easy heel loafers and the zero-G shooters. Just quality cleaving from huck off to the
How
closing
much can
whistle
she
and
yap
that
about?
20-back tackle pileup
Just
on the
yapping,
tender
yapping,
Newport
yapping, yapping.
restricted zone. I was on the edge of my luxury Sisty-Hide Spectation lounger. Not to mention the concession sales. Invasive marketing hucked it out of the arena with their official Auntie's Choice branded Sprat Crisp penalty buckets. But I digress. Just as in tossball, we all need to put on
Yapper.
our winner face. Go the extra even zone. This is a marathon, not a sprint to get humped in the Wednesday zone. Although it is that
Secret areas, no?
sometimes you can't score a body goal without an offsides hump. Play by the rules or play to
Contract
win. You can't do both.
specialist.
Feeling motivated? Certainly.
Trauma kill. Bunch of useless stuff. Medicine inhaler slot. Useless.
Up to the line of scrummage and let's bludgeon the competition.
Sealed.
You at center field.
What's up there? Contract surgical specialist.
Commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society
Have a profitable day.
Step
Oh.
right up for the... We cure all physical ails. Most at least. Well, there are a lot, I guess. We cure some physical ails. That sounds all right, right? No, but the medicament merchant right down... Don't keep out of harm.
as consumers.
That's kinda useless.
You look unfortified. Getting enough emulsifiers in your diet?
You're a second person who told that. Oh, hi.
I appreciate your business, but welding your hand to things tends to result in injury.
Conventional thinking won't get you rich around here, Doc. I'm the type who takes chances, makes moves others can only wonder about.
I don't even...
Working hard or hardly working? That's rhetorical.
Quality dialogue. Amazing. Medicine and stuff.
To the shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about.
Gonna jump on something.
Ever miss a limited time offer and wonder about how you're... Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
Mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But did Auntie Cleo take
samples from our nutritious tobacco line?
No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Auntie Cleo refused to do.
So many of these, but none of these are actually good.
Down at the end of the sponsorship.
Purpleberry product samples. Complimentary purpleberry comestibles. Compliment with Auntie's Choice.
I cleaved Spacer's
Thank
chosen
you.
goalie at the end of the 56th inning, then made a Sunday goal to win the game. Whenever I see that...
Hey, go-getter. Get yourself over here. Look, I'll be direct. We've had our eye on you for some time. Practically a minute all told. And I can tell you're the very thing we're looking for. You possess the sort of rugged, nonconformist, individualist nature that our listeners identify with. Or believe they do anyway. From the meekest flunky to the most milquetoast myrmidon, why, friend, you're everything they want to be.
It's time for profit forecast time.
I don't understand. What do I have that you
There's
want?
two things I desperately require. Realism, authenticity. Sure, some might say they're the same thing, but I use both to highlight emphatic weight. We're working on a brand new set of advertisements and need your exact kind of distinct perspective.
Don't you already have an answer for that? The get up and go get her.
He's yesterday's news. Sure, we'll keep playing those old ads. They got a nostalgic appeal for the older set, but his shtick is fraudulent, fabricated, worst yet, contrived. You've got the stuff that can't be faked. Our listeners are sophisticated. They can see right through anything less than 110% genuine.
What do you have to do?
Step inside. I'll introduce you to our main creative type, Mitt Tarkenton. Why, the things he does with words you wouldn't believe. He'll tell you how we do things, how we sell product. Then you provide your expertise, lend your maverick perspective to help him come up with how.
Sure.
All it requires is you be yourself, unabashedly. Then get paid for it. Head into our recording facility when you're ready. Mitt will be in one of the studios. I'll be right along.
If that's the case, they will not survive.
Commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based
Can I hack
on.
the streams?
Sorry, in the midst of composing my oriented dramatization. Talk later.
Enters the toilet. Quiet on set. It's a compass. Seal doors. Wait, can I see something here? No?
Here for a recording session? Then I'm back.
I want to explore first. Purple berries. Purple berries have parasites in it, which causes, well, I guess, them become zombies. And whole colony died. Okay, they don't have nothing. Oh, hi.
Something I can help you with?
Are you not worried that some random stranger is just barging into your recording studio? Unannounced?
Yes? Can I help you? Ah, you appear like a rugged sort. Let me guess. Thessaly sent you.
That I did. This is Mitt Tarkington, advertising copywriter extraordinaire. Mitt, this is our maverick outsider. They've heard the pitch and agreed.
Charmed. Yes, well, dive right in, shall we? To begin, allow me to share a bit on how we shape ideas. Part the veil about this magical art we call advertising.
Who's the audience?
Everyone. If they don't have a need yet, it's our job to give them one. Then provide it. A little background first to frame your thinking. There are 4 personality types we appeal to when writing advertisement copy.
I'm like you.
I'm who you want to be.
I, who have cultivated a persona as a sarcastic doubter, am not normally into things. So you really ought to listen to me about this.
And I just hate that thing that never happens, yet absolutely could.
Any other general questions before we get started?
This is honestly good stuff. Need to learn from them. Ever worried that manipulating listeners is inherently wrong?
Funny you should ask. After giving it brief momentary thought, I'd say, no. I am blithely unconcerned about that.
Not once. Never even entered my mind.
Well, moving on.
All right. I'll ask a few questions about your singular way of looking at things. Then translate your unique perspective into lines for the ad. Now, first question. How can we best understand those like you? Any insight on your kind of unique perspective?
I always found ways to make our needs serve my own. I never met a pack I did not want to stab. We are just like anybody else, salt of Earth-like planet types. We are mysterious and scruple-defying both categorization and understanding. Let's say we're just like anybody else.
All right. Now, I'll reinterpret your response into a line for the ad. Something like, calling you, every people of the great masses. Next question. How do we best illustrate credibility? Say, through something you know, or hate.
By doing the best showing results and sharing it with ours, through control itself aggrandizement? Maybe? That's a very difficult word. By truly appropriating the handiwork of talented peers, but mercilessly denigrating the work of your rivals. There's nothing good here. By doing your best, showing results and sharing with others.
Right. Maybe everyone watches for your next move, so they can copy it. What's an aspirational goal for those who identify with you?
To lord over your superiority over others.
Okay, perfect. How about you don't accept second place? Last question. What do you desire most out of life? And I should mention we have a little leeway to fine-tune the product offering.
Comfort and ease is what I most crave. I want more. All in the best. To never be alone. I want more.
Have just the thing. Now available in Hearty Eater Jumbo size. 5 pounds with an attachable feed bag.
Can you play that all together?
Yes. Suppose you might need to hear it assembled to make sense of it all. Just a moment while we put it together. I can already hear it in my head, and it is perfect. All right, that's a wrap. Roll the assembly. Fine work, everyone. Take a good listen.
Calling you, every people of the great masses. Everyone watches for your next move, so they can copy it. You don't accept second place. That's why we've updated our premier cyst rights just for you. Auntie Cleo and Pal's deep-fried Sisty Bits. Now available in Hearty Eater Jumbo size. 5 pounds with an attachable feed bag.
I made an ad. Oh. Time to slay these people. Oh, they locked the doors. No, I cannot enter here. Sadly.
No autographs, I'm afraid. Not outside of special appearances. Normally I would, but my agent would space me.
They have a key. No, they just have some medicine.
Next is assertive arbitration. What the bit pit? Down 4.
That's an elevator. This is not the place we go.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Why?
Sample one of our popular force products. They're completely edible, despite any and all appearances to the contrary.
Try one of Auntie's choice tobacco-laden products, and you'll say it's addicting.
Life's work. I get it. Between the rifts, aggressive rivals, and the actions of maverick freelancers.
Head office tower. Ooh, no, this one's broken. No. No. This is empty and full of trash.
Who do you think's getting this big promotion?
My bets are on Ormsby. She's the more predacious of the two. Quite an effective little front stabber.
Could not care less.
From pop guns to self-propelled cannons, I have whatever size weaponry you need to make all your problems
Can't tell the
past tense.
difference between cover and concealment? Then you need a good set of armor before someone succeeds in ventilating you.
I can do the same.
Welcome. Here at Arnie's Armory, the customer's goals are our goals. So, how can I help you achieve just the right amount of reckless, unspeakable violence today?
Do you have some mods for sickles?
Unfortunately, I think I just sold my last rocket pistol. But I'm sure I've still got more than enough for you to kill whoever it is that needs killing.
I already have one. Ooh, Popo gun. Shotgun marketing fires aggressive advertising drones to capture a target market, coding them. Automatically reloads whenever an ad drone dies, but manually reloading causes ads to be explosively closed. What is this weird gun? Sounds like fun. Biomass shotgun. Auto spray SMG. Has some much damage. Air-cooled machine gun. Add-ons. Nothing good. I do want this one though. I need more value. Antimatter plasma rifle. That's very low damage. And plasma kind of sucks. Architect burglass, it's so expensive. Armored suit. Yeah, we'll be selling this one. Sell, sell, sell. Sell, sell, sell. Maybe. Let's say we'll be selling this one. And this one. These are not good. I'm using the wrong ones. Boomerang, bullet blender, simplifier, bread knife. A new point of view, the oracle. We'll be selling the oracle. It's too low damage. Same as this one. This one is okay-ish, but in general I have stealth shotgun. That one is trash. Deputy's jacket, shotgun. And a bunch of these guys. Uranium filters. Time is very poor. so much stuff to sell. Okay. That should be enough. Fine. Casually yoinking stuff. Hello, what do you have for sale?
Welcome, future repeat customer. I can tell just by looking at you that you'll be back again and again. Ready to make a purchase?
No, I
All
will
right.
not.
But we'd probably save a whole lot of time if you just gave me all your bits.
Berserker's Buckets. Ammo Hoard grants passive health regeneration based on the reserve ammo supplies while in combat. That is questionable how much of that base regeneration there is. But my current weapons are way better. That's a bunch of random stuff. Just junk. Because I do have a bunch of ammo and can make a bunch of ammo, but that's kind of beats the purpose. Yeah. There's like nothing good here. Wait, didn't they have party upgrades? No, I do not. Okay, I do want to try out my ad gun.
Which do you like invading more? The Protectorate or the Order?
All that protect.
Magazine size 3.
Thing is downright unnerving, but at least they don't worship numbers or some such.
I never know what either of them are saying half the time.
Just explodes. I don't get it. This probably works better with, well, actual enemies.
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment? Then you need a good set of armor before someone succeeds in ventilating you.
Keep it up and we'll leave a vodka flavor after you.
It's not the right location, is it? Gamers don't look up.
From pop guns to self-propelled cannons.
Oh yeah, it's in the other floor then.
Cannons, I have whatever size weaponry you need to make all your problems past 10.
Against the Protectorate.
Corporate trooper.
Someone's bucking for a promotion.
Hello. That's another train. Oh, that's the same train. Oh, that's another train.
Trinicular. Arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Head off.
Why am I keep checking these? They don't have nothing. Head office. Oh. Let's go up, I guess. Creature cargo access credit card.
Until next time, look for me in the random executive skybox above the line of scrummage.
Prepare for combat. Ooh. Creatures. Okay, let's try out the ad gun. Okay, that does nothing. That does nothing. That does nothing. Let's come back here. Good. Yeah, the ad gun does nothing. That was a waste of money. The sneak shotgun, that's the stuff. Loot. It's like, go here and do stuff. And you expect me not to loot everything? Raptidons. Raptidon dungeons. Yeah. Some controls. Oh, that's all. That's pretty much all there is. Unfortunate. There is a thing here. I think I may be able to get on this platform. Seems that this is like... Oh!
Yeah.
Jump too much. That looks like a place to go. That is a place to go. Good, I discovered a secret. I think. Over here? I think I can go up. I don't see any place I could use to go up. Maybe use the sledge. Loot. Nope. Ouch. Okay, I think that's closed. Brig.
Within experimental operations. Welcome to your new role as Site Sanitation Manager, Doc.
Can't tell the
From
difference
pop
between
guns
cover
to
and
self-propelled cannons, I have whatever size weapon you need to make all
Demoted for laying confidential logs in a paid public toilet.
It's the burning sensation on everyone's tongue and upper GI.
Strategic step backward to document index manager.
Tramicular. Arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Value added Esplanade.
Remember, Elise, when you told colleagues over drinks at the bottom runner?
Can just do this. That's way faster than just using the train. Train. It's loading. Very slowly. It's loading.
Tramicular. Arriving any moment now. Approaching station.
Fast.
Auntie's choice, no.
Hi.
Them wraps all taken care of yet?
Good news, yes. Bad news, the creature combat condition deck is kind of a mess.
All good news to me, friend. Anything happens down there is not my responsibility. I have ceased all manner of worry and fret. Here's the unagreed upon amount that constitutes your fee.
Thank you for your XP. 500 bits? That's okay, yes. Region. Head office.
Tramicular. Any moment now. Approaching station.
Purchase and
This must be where the head offices are. Whew, it's all right. Stand up tall and act like
I see
Hi.
you decided to accept my invitation. Good. I do hate having to follow up. Ordinarily, reception here would detain you in a whole song and dance, but you're no common contractor. You're my honored guest. And as such, I've informed them there's no need.
Sure.
I wanted to formalize my gratitude for your assistance on Greater Tranquility Station. What a shame our negotiations were so violently digressed. I felt we were making real progress, notwithstanding a subsection or two.
How did you learn I saved you?
While making our expeditious retreat from the station, Alden and I encountered a dying man, one of the Order radicals in league with our would-be assassin DeVries. He confessed DeVries' entire plan, and that he thought you must have stopped her. Thanks for that, by the way. 2 dead delegates really would have impeded negotiations.
Do you think it's possible that the negotiations would resume?
In fact, that is what I summoned you here to discuss. Some messages have indeed been sent hither and thither through back channels. Alden remains convinced an agreement can be reached, and I concur. Mayhaps we're both overly optimistic, but if there's even the remotest chance of bringing the Order and Auntie's Choice together, the profit from doing so far outweighs the risk.
I'm intrigued. What's involved in getting them to work together?
To begin, you'll need to gain favor with both the Order and Auntie's Choice. I expect the Order will want you to, I don't know, clap some chalkboard erasers together or something. Do whatever you must to earn an audience with our respective leaders and convince each to agree to meet and continue the negotiations.
What do you get out of this?
Imagine the benefits of having both the Order and Auntie's Choice at your back when facing down the Protectorate. That's a rarity money cannot buy. Then there's always the moral incentive to consider, I suppose. Ending the conflict between Auntie's Choice and the Order means less lives lost.
Sounds good.
Capital. As I mentioned before, you'll first need to earn an audience with the presiding bishop and our very own chief executive before this plan can go ahead. When it comes to the Order, approach their laureates. They seem to run things. On our side, work with the VPs, improve their opinion of you, and gain their trust. Oh, and you might see about improving your oratory skills in the meantime. Persuasive rhetoric will certainly be valuable during the upcoming negotiations.
I have my sickle. I think that's persuasive enough.
Certainly.
Tell me about yourself.
Aren't you adorable? Next, you'll be asking me to name a time I overcame adversity in the workplace. What is anyone apart from the function they perform? To wit, I am my job, and I rather think such an esteemed position speaks for itself.
The ship is enormous. Anywhere you'd recommend visiting?
If price matters, there's the bottom runger. Dingy little watering hole on the Esplanade. Not glamorous, but you won't contract anything fatal from the drinks there. Probably. But for a person of means and taste, the best choice is undeniably the finest gin mill on board. They tried to name a drink after me once, you know, but I refused. Too gauche. You'll find the best choice in the upper portion of the promenade.
Can you tell me what Auntie Clea is like? Do you like working with her?
Oh,
Answering that would come dangerously close to upward communication, which is not something we advocate in Auntie's Choice. Wouldn't want the junior ranks getting the idea that they can review or, law forbid, critique their seniors. Suffice to say, Auntie Cleo is without peer, quite literally. This corporation would be adrift without her as our steady bellwether.
That's all. You speak it, won't you?
Attention, morally gray outsider. The adventure of your lifetime awaits. Auntie's Choice is hired.
Hello.
Hello, daring self-determinist, stalwart seeker of self-betterment, or rapacious rogue of corporatism. Welcome to Auntie's Choice Esteemed Invaluable Disposable Agent Program. As in IDA, your assignments will be some of the most decisive and admirable tasks that Auntie's Choice has to offer. IDAs help explore the wilds, plot our path, and shape the evolution of our beloved corporation. And with enough rugged determinism, you might even live to see the results.
Did you just say I might even live?
That's right, a life filled with action, adventure, riches, and romance awaits. Being an IDA will see all of your fantastical dreams come true. Now, if you'll just exit through to your left, 2 of our top 29 vice presidents are waiting to speak with you. And remember, Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack offers our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets in one convenient package for an additional price.
What's this elevator? Okay. I'm not contented. Like, I can't hear anything you want to say. Is this settings of like audio wireless? Disable. Because it's so annoying. Nope, that's not even the right one. I can't hear what you're saying.
Well, wonderful to meet you. C.F. Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such a capable operative accept our invitation to the undisputed claim. While it was those ill-fated peace talks that got you here, I've kept tabs on you for a good long time.
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times now. Ursula Ormsby, proprietary insight acquisition.
Audio. Effects. Music, voice, menu. None of these are the right ones. Don't tell me just voice. Okay, that's not the voice. Is it effects?
Report to both of us.
Ah,
for now.
Peace and quiet.
Indeed. It is our pleasure to meet you, and I am beyond tickled to welcome you to Auntie's Choice.
Since when did I sign up for Auntie's Choice?
The moment you decided you wanted more from your life. When you realized that Arcadia was an opportunity to forget what was before and join the winning team. My team.
We assume you know a good deal when you see it. At Auntie's Choice, we know how to get things done. If your agenda lines up with our own, expect it completed in no time.
You, my friend, are being given the opportunity of a lifetime. Auntie's Choice has a dynamic new vision, and we need a specific kind of go-getter to make it happen.
What kind of vision?
The kind that changes everything. The kind that turns our universal brand into the brand of the universe.
So why do you need me?
We need someone not shaped by Auntie's meritocracy. It serves its function, but our workers tend to focus on rung climbing. We need an individualist who sees unorthodox solutions. A daring, non-conforming perturbation ameliorator to implement our monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
More succinctly, we are recruiting an expert outside consultant.
Sounds exciting. Daring, non-conforming, lacking in social programming. That's definitely.
Wonderful! This is the kind of wily adventure in self-determinism you will absolutely not regret. Your first assignment demonstrates some of the very qualities we need. Something unexpected, or in truth, unprecedented, has happened at one of our repackaging facilities on Praetor.
If I understand correctly, they're having something of a workforce issue. Don't know rightly what you call it. Workers are, well, asking for things. It's strange. They've stopped working. The workers there simply stopped.
I went there. Are they hibernating or in stasis or something?
They expressed, and I know this is going to sound more than a bit strange, dissatisfaction. And they said they won't return to work unless things at the plant improve.
Specifically, they stated, until we meet their demands. As though employees have a right to demand anything of their employers.
They're striking. You're talking about the workers' strike.
Striking? You're saying they're about to turn violent?
No,
Well,
not
if they're this
necessarily.
delusional, violence is the next natural step. Who do they intend to strike? Us?
No, it's just an old Earth term. It means they're stopping work to force you to negotiate.
Dear law, what a bunch of devious, ungrateful, greedy little prigs! After all the opportunities Auntie's given them to repay us like this, I'm so disappointed.
So what do you suggest we do about such an utterly unheard of situation? It is absolutely imperative that we get those people back to work, whatever it takes.
I suggest negotiate.
Negotiate. As in, give in to some of their demands. Won't that set a terrible precedent for others?
No, Ursula, it won't, because we won't be the ones doing it. That is exactly why we've hired you as my brand new perturbation ameliorator. You'll solve the problem for us, and we will retain absolute deniability.
Why by law would I think I offer you a deniability?
No, you misunderstand my meaning. Deniability doesn't mean we hide behind you. It means you may act outside the fundamental tenets of Auntie's Choice Society.
But you, who are not officially an Auntie's Choice employee, can do whatever you want. Anyone asks about our involvement, and we can disavow it.
Sure.
Wonderful. You'll go to Praetor, meet the plant's overseer, and mediate
negotiate.
an end to this lunacy, which gets those ingrates back to work.
I have zero doubt Auntie and I will be completely impressed by your efforts. Unless you disappoint, in which case I will disavow that statement.
You see what you're getting here?
What I wouldn't give for a big bowl of purpleberry crunch right now. Got
There
something
wa-
that needs doing?
There was some samples there, so you could have just gotten them. Yoink. Detected. I'm not. Bit cartridge. I need to gain my money. Ooh. More health. Detected. Detected. Wait, if I go on the table. Detect. Yoink. Negotiator. Yeah, we'll be staying without sound effects for a while because this place is one hell of an annoying place. Wait, what? What do you mean report to the break the strike? Already completed that one. Okay. I have not gone here. Did not take that elevator. Kinda to go without sound effects.
Comestibles! More comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Okay, audio effects. I have some of it, so probably should drop a save. Shut up.
Respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter. At Auntie's Choice, we understand that the marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well-suited to the shifting...
Yes, may I help you somehow? Likely by reminding you that this is not the entrance for unwashed service plebes. Please go tell your manager to fire you. Then follow proper protocols, or we'll find other vendors to patronize.
assembled and vastly rebetted it through artificial means.
My, but you are rude. Absolutely everything you said, you just said it's offensive.
Good. The intention is to keep riffraff like yourself as far away from the lounge visiting clients as possible. I'm glad my choice of words got that point across very clearly. Now please, go anywhere else so that I can tend to the actual patrons worthy of entrance into the best choice.
I don't care. Open.
Recognize the downwardly mobile with my latest demotions report. Starting with Dr. Giles Rasmussen, demoted from his...
You're back. You ain't soiling our fine establishment with your presence. Think I made that real clear.
I don't have info. Yes, but I figured out by now you realize that the mistake you made.
All right. I'll grant that was passingly clever. I suppose I can make an exception just this once. For a moderate contribution to my post-Boniface retirement fund.
Let's not get swindled out of our hard-earned bits, huh? We'll find another way in.
What if I'm really good at conversationalist? That would be great for the club.
My, but aren't you a charmer? Clearly, there's more to you than the way you dress. Very well. I'll grant entry for the normal luminary rate.
I'm pretty sure if I even wore the Sovereign's outfit, they would not let me in. Sure.
Thank you very much for your very valuable patronage. It is our dearest hope that you have a lucrative and luxurious visit to the best choice.
Club.
Why is it that anyone would want to be in this place?
No idea, Isa. No idea. Prestige, maybe, something like that. Ooh, Minister.
Yes, what is it? I'm very busy and I can't spare the time for... Wait a moment. My old compatriot from Paradise Island! What a pleasure it is to see you again. Much has changed since our last encounter. I'm now Deputy Managing Director of Persons Manipulation for all of Auntie's Choice. It's all thanks to you and the information on mental refreshment that you retrieved me. Now even the most stubborn non-consumers can be reoriented, whether or not they desire
it. Guess you left the car in the dust, eh? Also, I think he needed
Babylon Car? I'd nearly forgotten the name. She's yet languishing in Fairfield. Such a shame. Her ruthless battlefield efficiency didn't get her as far as she'd hoped. I hope you'll excuse me. Many people to see, meetings to attend, bits to make. If only I could refresh my superiors, this would all be so much simpler. Kidding. Merely kidding. I would never misuse this wondrous technique. Not until it's perfected. May we meet another time? You're still here? I mean, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you've plenty to do. Stop that scrounging around.
No. I'll scrounge whatever I want.
Oh, look at this one.
Damn.
See? They're letting in anyone now.
Can the editor work for your boss? Boss on the plane.
Oh, don't we all? If you must.
They all sell the cocktails. Let's just buy them off. What fancy outfit do you have there? Oh, they all wearing this kind of outfit. Mmm.
I say you need to ask the common bottom runger consumer. Don't you agree?
Hmm? Oh, yes, quite.
Of course, I also enjoy the simple pleasure of
Interesting.
bludgeon each other.
That's one hell of an outfit you have there.
I'm just like
Door sealed.
Until next time, look for
It's just a bunch of sealed doors.
skybox above the line of scrummage.
Willard's Connor's card. Are you any of these guys? Does not seem like it.
You seem like a go-getter. Let's consume lunch sometime.
Sorry, time is bits, bits is time, or are, that is.
Okay. So that basically concludes the visit here. Hmm. Means there's literally nothing here which I could use. So we just go back to the ship. And trial to Praetor? Yeah, probably. Praetor.
Commander, over here. Commander, wanted to chat with you about the cartridge that courier gave us.
Oh,
Ain't heard
yeah.
from Ortiz in, might well have been a year at this point. That's how it goes when you've fallen behind, and the other's got no choice but to keep moving. If he's spending his hard-earned bits to contact me now, there must be a real good reason. Would you watch the message with me?
Sure.
Thanks, Commander. Would you do the honors and get it going?
Inez, it's Ortiz. Wow. Look, I ain't got long. Neither for this message nor for life. I made a mistake. I signed up to get grafted, but it's gone wrong. Should have known when I got to the lab that something was off. It was a secret, they said. We couldn't tell no one. And now my blood's infected and I'm as good as dead. Well, I just wanted to be like you. Throw myself at the problem, wrestle it down. But I should have listened when they told me about how your graft hurt you. How it failed you. I should have reached out sooner. Maybe things would have been different. Please, find that lab on Cloister. It's in an ice cave, but I ain't sure where exactly. They hit it good. Whatever you're doing is, stop them. Don't let them do this to anyone else. Please.
Commander, I ain't sure what to make of Ortiz's message.
Pretty clear.
He's dying. If it's as he says, I ain't got a choice. I gotta find that lab and put a stop to things. Will you help me?
You know that will make you like traitor. Are you okay?
I don't even know how to answer that. I thought I might be able to see him again when all this was over, but I can't. All I can think to do now is get moving.
Sure.
Thank you, Commander. Now we just need to find those ice caves on Cloister. We keep our lamps lit, we ought to find the lab without much of a fuss. I hope.
There's way too many. Like, everyone is just sending me back and forth through every place. Everywhere. And a lot of the quests are just in Cloister, which is interesting. But we'll be heading back to Praetor. Yeah, because most of the... Now the side quests seem to be on the Praetor. And we have not finished exploring it. Anyone on board? No. Inez, no.
Let us make our way to central control forthwith.
Sure, Tristan, sure. Inez, bye-bye. Tristan, let's go. Continue. Manticolors. Beautiful. Look, quest. Look, already been there. Everyone is dead there, so that's why they're not working. Maybe. I don't know if that's the right facility. La-di-da. Quest. Search emergency from Dagmar Sharpie. Enters easy passcode. From Dr. Sharpie, subject project Asa, current status. Ooh, lore. Asa still lives despite the kill order. The incompetence of my so-called cultist leaves me once again humiliated and offering my humblest apologies. To rectify this inexcusable state of affairs, I have sent a cadre of sentinels to extinguish her life, using her old friend Acolyte Severin as bait. I must beg one last indulgence, if I may. After Asa is dead, I would like Acolyte Severin delivered to my office for the briefing prior to execution. Ouch.
So, Dagmar didn't betray us to the Sentinels. She is a Sentinel with a fucking office here in Central Control. It's enough to make one take leave of their sanity.
There? If you wish to feel better, try thinking of wanton murder.
I'm just going to pretend I didn't hear that. Fortunately, there's an easy solution to Dagmar's betrayal. One which involves removing her head from her body. Or maybe we should start with the disemboweling? So many choices.
Love your consistency. It's no matter the question, murder always the answer.
I suppose congratulations are in order for having dispatched so many sentinels. Can't rightly say I'm surprised, what with your knack for wanton violence. But still, impressive. And let's not forget that I was the one who gave Azahelia Leitinger a purpose and fulfillment. Look at how much fun you've had.
So Asa's actual name is Azahelia. That's fun. You better start explaining your betrayal or I'll kill you with my own hands.
Let's not be hasty. I mean, can it even be a betrayal if it was always lies? I had no choice. Asa, you were the perfect candidate when the consul tasked me to start the Dawn.
What are you talking about? There were cultists before me.
No, there were not. The fiction of a cult was born out of the need to convince the Sovereign to return to the true spirit of the Protectorate. The consul feared he was too weak.
How dare you! You shall pay dearly for daring to speak thus, and the consul shall pay triple.
That seems needlessly complex. Haven't you people ever heard of assassination?
We have too much respect for the Sovereign and his lineage to resort to something so gauche. At least publicly. All the same, we cannot abide chaos brought about by leniency. Society needs to be controlled for the greater good, by any means necessary. Or would you prefer a more corporate way of life?
I'd prefer neither, to be honest. Not a fan of search, no matter what you call it.
If you have issue with the nature of humankind, perhaps you should take it up with the Grand Architect.
Dagmar, all this can't be right. How can you spout such lies? Our cause is righteous. It has to be.
As much as I'd prefer to not anger you, I must say your willful ignorance is still a thing to behold. You are always so willing to accept even the most specious of arguments. I can only hope your luck has run its course, and the remaining sentinels are able to put you down. Your death would put me back in the Consul's good graces. Goodbye, Azza.
No, that's too quick. What about... No, not painful enough. Yes, that's it. I just need to find a piece of heat-conducting metal and something to peel the skin effectively.
Yes, give in to the hate.
I did that a long time ago. Did you somehow not realize this?
Asa. Noted, let's go. Apparently there's enemies. Are we in trouble? Probably. I'm so glad they cleared off this base. What kind of weapons do we have? We have the mega cannon, and we have a stealth shotgun. You can see the funky light effects is just because it has some upscaling. But I guess if I want to stream, I do need to do that. La di da 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 da.
Imbeciles! How did you let
Smells
Asa
like
get this
paint
far?
and
Stop her! She means
agitated
to
dust.
assassinate me!
Renovations, I surmise.
What? The door is barred shut. Oh no. What are the stairs? I forgot where are the stairs. Everyone is dead here. Or do we need to go down? Probably go down. It's like, oh, yeah, you should have gotten the hint of when you arrived at this base and there was
That
no one
elevator over
alive.
there goes to the Supreme Arbiter's old office. I hope the technicians have kept it in working order.
It's a trap, isn't it? It's a trap. That looks like a boss fight to me.
I believe what we need is on that terminal. I'll see if I can find my way in.
Oh no, I don't have lockpick skill. What does that say?
The terminal's locked, which is no surprise. See if you can find some method.
Oh look! Filling cabinet. The relative standard filling cabinet featuring what must be hundreds of dense, boring documents. As you shuffle idly through the papers, skimming for something noteworthy, you hear something shift deeper in the cabinet, but it's difficult to summarize where. After a few moments of searching, you eventually find the bottom shelf bears a false bottom. You lift it up to reveal a small compartment containing a single dusted bottle of alcohol.
Method to bypass its passcode.
Gain a prestige gem. Is it just junk item? Prestige gem. Is it food? Maybe. I don't know. Look, cute. An old picture of Supreme Arbiter and her two proteges. Tristan, Virgil, taken years ago. Remove the frame. Find nothing remarkable as you remove the picture from this frame. However, you do notice a line of text in an untidy scroll on the back of the photograph. To the Supreme Arbiter, the Grand Mentor has never walked the byways of Arcadia. So I can restore the effects audio fully. And for the moment, we can probably turn on the music. It's probably not going to help much. The bookcase. Examine, deciphering the plan, the primer on order of the Ascendant teachings. Opening the book, page reveals dense walls of scientific text. Cross out annotations. Look at the overbooks. Though it does not seem to overlap at the first glance, the book is so heavy it almost fights you as you pull out from its shelf. Where you drop this on your foot, you have no doubt several of your poems will shatter on the spot. The pages are so dense that writing has to be almost completely black in places. The edges of the book are worn and many pages bear highlights, bookmarks, circles, and other marks. This seems to be a wine enthusiast's guide for home brewing. There's nothing. Some case. Uh-huh. Books. Ooh. Pillage Order Globe. An Order of a Settlement Globe, likely stolen from Order Settlement. You notice a depressed switch half hidden in the base. Something grumbles in the floor nearby. It would appear it has unlocked something.
Did you hear that? I think something may have unlocked.
Ooh.
I think this. You must finish reading through that terminal. The elevator's been summoned from below. Someone's coming up.
Play and send recording.
Consul Thoreau, I'm sure you're surprised to be receiving this message, and thus I can assume you already know my intent. Even considering aligning myself against the Sovereign is like sticking my hand in boiling oil. Yet my dead charges spur me forward. 10 scores of Arcadia's finest, at least 10 scores, died in defense of Golden Ridge. And does the region lie in our control? No. We fled like sprats, all at Varric's behest. I shall lower myself to work with you, Consul. I will help you uphold your plan to... Hold... What in blazes? How long have you been standing there? What did you hear?
Oh, messages. Fighting Cloister, Order Viper, something Dying Breath, Lalas, Arbuster. To Tristan. Wait, no, from Tristan. Recruits. Stable base, future, peace. I don't know.
I cannot believe what I heard. I cannot.
You good, bro?
Yes, I'm fine. Because I think I understand what was actually happening. My mentor hated the Consul and was deeply devoted to the Sovereign. She'd never speak thus. Unless she was trying to lure the Consul into a trap.
That seems like a lot of work to go through just to flatten someone's head with one of those giant hammers.
What I'm proposing is eminently plausible. It may be beyond you to see her machinations, but it's obvious to me that this was merely an intricate play. It's all that makes sense.
It is obvious she was killed before she could send it. There is no elaborate play here.
It's not obvious to me. You didn't know her. Wait, do you hear that?
No, but someone will hear my...
Arbiter Rao, I finally got you. Submit quietly to the Protectorate's justice for your manifold transgressions.
Are you insane? Who are you? And on whose authority do you claim to judge me?
My name is Junior Arbiter Mayhall, and I operate on Arbiter Mandate, as you did once. Now, no questions. This is already going to be difficult enough.
Didn't realize the Consul had arbiters in his pocket too.
It's logical. The Sentinels have all but taken over central control. It stands to reason the few Arbiters still trained here would only be Sentinels in armored regalia.
I cannot deny that central control has changed, but... What am I saying? I need not defend myself from the likes of you.
Enough! This has been an unpleasant day and my patience is gone. Your accusations are baseless and accosting a higher-ranked Arbiter is grounds for arbitration.
They're far from baseless. You stand accused of abandoning your post, of infiltrating Protectorate facilities with opaque aims, and of hampering the Protectorate war effort.
You seem a little green to be tracking down waver arbiters.
How dare you? I may be a junior arbiter, but I'm not going to let someone that is a high-ranking arbiter get away with desertion. I heard that Arbiter Rao had left his post without leave some time ago, and chose to track him down myself. Following the trail has not been a simple matter, but I did not let that deter me.
I take it you're going this for some kind of promotion?
What? Do you mistake me for one of the corporate barbarians? I'm here to do what's right for the Protectorate, and what's right is Arbiter Rao submitting.
Let's talk about
There's
this.
no discussion to be had with criminals. I needed to see firsthand that Arbiter Rao had abandoned his station. He has, and must meet my judgment.
These accusations of yours are slander. If you believe false bravado shall save you from my wrath, you're sorely mistaken.
There's some conscious see she's just following her duty like you are.
That question would have been easier prior to our traveling together. I've spared others at your behest, after all. I shall speak plainly. I would rather spare her, as her devotion to justice seems to match my own. But duty dictates I answer her accusations earnestly. As I have not done wrong, her accusations are slander, and therefore must be punished.
A young arbiter devoting to her duties, set in her ways. Doesn't she remind you of you?
Hardly. She could not remind me of myself, for were I in her place, I would know better than to accost my superiors.
All I know that most Jews-loving people don't murder the junior officers.
I have been taught to uphold justice by any means necessary. The junior arbiter is wrongfully accusing me, which stands in the way of my upholding justice. Her accusations are grave enough to be answered with violence. But I understand why she is making them. And her perspective, though skewed, should not merit death. I don't like thinking thus. It toes the line of traitorism. But the alternative is the judgment of one I believe to be innocent. Such an action cannot transpire.
What is this insanity? I would never imagine an arbiter balking from their chosen course. I had hoped Arbiter Rao would come to his senses, but obviously to no avail. I may not wish to judge him. I may not understand what has come over him. It is of no consequence. His crimes against the Protectorate are all that matters.
First, why your eyes are red? Also, obviously you're... well, it's 3 against 1, and 2 of these just murderers, insane murderers, yeah. There's some spirit sentinel bent on arresting him. Does that seem like a traitor to you?
He was simply doing his duty, just as you or I must every day. Killing him would have been wrong, even though attempting to arrest me was a criminal act.
That's even worse than I thought. You chose not to do your duty, and expect telling me so would soften my decision to judge you?
The Supreme Arbiter taught me to follow my own sense of justice, and I have. Use your mind. Think about what I did, what you intend to do. Is this moral? Is this right?
You don't even have to answer. I can tell that you know this isn't just.
But it is of no consequence. I must... Architect's mercy. I'm just not sure.
Even Supreme Arbiter seems to have struggled to do the right thing by your laws.
We don't know that for certain, but
I know.
to an onlooker, without our knowledge, it could seem that way. And such presumed traitorousness would be very confusing.
Even the Supreme Arbiter has struggled with this? That doesn't seem possible. But I suppose there's no way to ask her now. I shall trust your words. Consider my hand stayed. I can see that judging Tristan would only rob the Protectorate of another of its servants. It seems I must reflect on this matter.
Would you like to hear about how Sovereign was doing in the last days? No? No? What do you think?
It would appear we're in agreement. Neither of us shall raise a hand against the other. I'm pleased.
Ever known an arbiter to lose their taste for blood? That's disappointing.
So, what course of action do we take now?
Don't ask me, I'm not with the Protectorate.
I shall have a better idea of wisdom to impart once I've gotten to the bottom of everything. I fear you're not the only one reeling, Junior Arbiter.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're still confused once everything calms, perhaps you might seek me out. Together, I wonder if things might not seem so... strange.
The dilemmas facing us are likely far more than two arbiters can decipher alone, unfortunately. But I suppose I'll keep that in mind. Glory to the Protectorate, Junior Arbiter.
Right. Glory to the Protectorate.
Diplomacy.
I'm pleased we were able to resolve that altercation peaceably. Robbing Arcadia of an enthusiastic recruit would have given me little joy.
You say that, but I've seen the way you smile when you kill. Oh, sorry, dispense justice. I'd say she got lucky. Or you're turning soft.
You know, I'd even venture to say she reminded me just a little of myself as a lad.
So where do we go from here?
All this excitement did not make me forget the confession on the Supreme Arbiter's terminal. I have to bring it to Virgil. Together, we can discover exactly what transpired.
You know you're lying to yourself. These excuses are yours on becoming of an arbiter.
Have you lived all your life within the Protectorate? No. What do you know about what makes an arbiter? I refuse to question the Supreme Arbiter, just as I refuse to cast every belief I hold dear into the mud. Push me no more.
Hello there.
I don't know what to make of this.
Ooh.
Together
Hello.
we'll figure out what to do. I'll message him when we return to the ship. Hopefully he shall respond. Quickly.
They're threading. Wait, that's a pistol. Hello. I guess it's okay. It's often just kind of slowish. And now I'm just getting sent like all over the place, like back and forth, like through all the planets. Though the dialogues between the companions are so like, it's amazing how much of the work they done. Like, okay, I take Asa here, and the dialogue between them in this situation seems makes sense. Like, yeah, kind of. What is this? What do I need to do here? We have a lockpick here. I'm kind of lost though. Yeah, I'm currently just doing side quests between everything. Do you need to go down? Yeah, you need to go down. Like there were 2 side quests in this region. It's on Praetor. I'm taking all of the flaws. So many flaws. Makes it quite interesting to play and also have the thing of like, look at these stats. at the moment, mostly this one, RuneScape, a bit of Noita. I used to play a lot of Elite Dangerous, but currently, yeah, I'm playing most of these two games. I generally do strategy games and fantasy action, some RPGs. Wanna see a fun thing? I have this thing. We approach this, and we do this. Look at this. Yeah, RPGs are fun. Like, I played the first Outer Worlds 2, like, played Borderlands. I would say I did like Borderlands way more than this. The gameplay mechanics and just also even just the humor and just interactions was better. So I guess it is okay. I will be trying to look something else to play. I don't know. Do you have anything to recommend? Like what I could like try playing some time later? But wasn't there a door in here which is it has opened? Secrets. Yeah, what kind of RPGs have you played?
Ah, you're still alive. Now let's not be too hasty here. You seem a rational person.
Yeah,
there
right.
Must be something
Rational.
we can do to resolve this peacefully. Please don't let Asa get her hands on me.
Why are you talking to them, Dagmar? I'm the one you must answer to.
I don't think so, Asa. She needs to answer for insulting me. How dare she call me rational?
By the matriarch, you're as mad as she is. I am truly
Yes.
doomed, aren't I?
Pretty much, unless you can convince us to spare you. Better start talking.
What I did for the greater good. To save the colony, all at the consul's behest. It was my duty as a loyal subject to the true protectorate. What other reason need there be? And Asa, she was an obvious choice. So lost, so dead inside, so in need of guidance. But then...
Hello there.
She went berserk.
Ooh.
I never imagined how she'd take to the killing and mayhem.
Thank you.
You brought me great praise from the consul. Until you started asking questions and killing the wrong people.
You play mostly Minecraft, Stardew Valley, and Genshin Impact. I did see a bit of Genshin. I used to play a lot of Minecraft, like way long time ago. I had even my own server. That was quite nice. Panels? You mean like some streamers have the like chat like here, some outline, like some coloring, they have separate place for themselves. Is that what you mean? Like I was thinking about like maybe I should like have a chat popping up. Though not sure. Bottom of your channel, not the screen and mention about me. Oh. I'm not sure how to. Not that I'm sure that I can actually do that without having the affiliate or something like that. Yeah, I did panels. I can edit panels. My sound is clicking. I don't know. Actually, I looked into it and I'm not sure about what I can actually set it up here. Like, what kind of... Are you sending links? Because if you are sending links, but I am blocking links. No. Oh yeah, I did add just Discord just to the block list, just because, well, you know, stuff. Like, what kind of panels are you suggesting I could have? Couldn't have like a schedule, but that's... What can you actually add there? Can I have Streamlabs, sound thingies? What else? Add text or image panel. Okay, you can add image, text, but what do you add there? Extension panel. Wait, let me check my friends page on the channel. How does it look like? I don't know. The thing is, a lot of people have branding. Like, oh yeah, they like to share about themselves, like to share what like they're doing. They have like a specific character, specific color scheme. Oh yeah, looking at this. I have none of that and I don't really care. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's in the way of like maybe just promoting the content I'm doing. That requires effort, which I'm not willing to do because it's just my goals are not just to, oh, I want to grow my channel, I want to become famous or stuff like that. That's not the thing. Maybe if I update my character a bit better, like not this jumping robot image, maybe it's something better. Maybe I can build on that instead. But at the time, I don't have anything like which I would like build an image on myself. Like even just telling me, oh, what am I doing here, why am I streaming this, is like, for me, it just feels very pointless. Very pointless. And I cannot understand others. That's what makes it so alluring. But yeah, maybe someday. At the moment, I don't see why. Maybe it's cool, maybe it's not. I would say having a schedule, specific schedule, like, okay, I stream this game for like this time of the day, is more beneficial than prettier page, I guess. Because you still find the streamer to like suggestions or just the follows, and not the page, I assume. Yeah. You brought me to great praise from the console until you started asking questions and killing the wrong people. I'm shocked that feeling vulnerable person had with lies and how supportive for you, and how exactly was starting violent call supposed to save the colony? Which wrong people did she kill?
Which wrong people didn't she kill? We were supposed to work through intimidation and the perceived threat to our system. Sure, maybe kill some subjects, those that could possibly become threats to the Protectorate, but not the dozens she slaughtered. For Matriarch's sake, she was killing vigilance. And then she started asking questions that would have led to her discovering the truth. She had to die before the Consul decided to cut the link between Azza, him, and the Dawn. Me.
Cut link ties, but the logic of starting a cult to save the colony still escapes me.
The Consul feared that the Sovereign wasn't up to the task he inherited.
And he was not,
actually believed the subjects no longer needed such a firm guiding hand. So the Consul set to creating a challenge for the Sovereign to rise to make manifest the hidden dangers he refused to see. It began with labeling political subversives members of a fictitious cult. When that didn't work, the Consul enlisted me to make the glorious dawn a reality.
Which was when you decided to make Asa the first real cultist.
Enough of this blathering on. It's well past time for Dagmar and her life to part ways.
Well, nothing left but the killing.
She's dead.
Yes, she is. It's always so amusing on these, like, oh, the evil character is some revenge. Me like, yoink, one hit, dead. Even De Vries like got dead in one hit. Well, it's what she deserved. Oh wait, yeah, but did you see the fear of her face when she realized she was going to die? Hilarious.
It wasn't that. Yet, regret still gnaws at me. Our enthusiasm got the better of us. She should have suffered more. It was too quick a death for one who betrayed not only me, but the whole of the Dawn. Now that Dagmar is dead, I'll be leading the Dawn into the glorious future.
11. I would say you should disband the Dawn, you don't need them, and they can turn into a threat to you. You could just go around just slaying everyone with a that would probably okay.
True. There may be those that do not accept my leadership, but they will die. The Dawn is too important to disband. What little risk any of them may pose doesn't concern me. I can send out a general message from here, informing the cells that the previous Exalted Leader has betrayed us and has been dealt with, and that I am now in charge. I suspect some will simply jump into the closest rift. And to be perfectly candid, I'm hoping there are more than a few that refuse to acknowledge their new leader. Enough to keep my knife skills up at least.
Don't ever change, Asa. What?
It's done. Let's leave this place. It sickens me.
Level up! Woo! Ooh, Asa's advanced mod kit. Let's go. Open terminal. Messages. Oh no, so much reading. I got level up though. Wait. Does it mean I can... Nope. I can't do much. Leadership. Melee. Leadership. Engineering. Apply. I can have 2 of these. And have this one. Brand enthusiast. Ooh, serial killer. Shiny new toy. Look at all these perks. So many perks. So many perks. Sprayer. Sprayer. Onto this acid, the materials can be charged, allowing the projectile to travel further and deal more damage. Targeting scanner. Contingency screen, rapid recharge. Base reader. And conversation options that reduce reputation with a faction are highlighted before choosing them. Additionally, gain a bonus damage against humans. That's pretty good. Many of your lies are more believable and will more likely to be accepted as true. Additionally, the likelihood that enemies will target you is reduced. Intimidator. Frightens them for short duration. Okay. Wholesale spender. So many. I want all of these. All of these. Duelist, slow more. Survivalist. Caustic reader. So many perks. Shiny new toy. After killing a human, you have a chance to automatically harvest their heart. Yep, we'll be taking this. Evil. Messages. Found the perfect cultist, Asa. She's a lifetime of isolation and loneliness has primed her to accepting anything I'll tell her. That's so sad. Violence. Glorious Dawn. The Kill Order. Don't care mental refreshment. Don't care revelations. Has been betrayed, previously has been sold out. Sentinels. Yeah, that's basically it.
I'm not ready to talk yet. Let's get out of here.
Roger. Let's go. There's that in here. Yeah?
I'm not ready to talk yet. Let's get out of here.
What's here? Oh, didn't this require like very high levels of oh no, it's empty. Or do we need to go back to the ship? Maybe. Is it?
It's strange how I ended up here, leading the cult. If I hadn't started traveling with you, I may have spent my days hunting down the members I thought traitors and never realized it was Dagmar until too late. You may not have noticed, but I have a tendency to be a little impulsive, reckless, even.
Do you really plan to leave the cult? You don't have any doubts after that what
The
happened?
cult needs me. They need my certainty. It was my deep faith that brought me through this trial, and it is my faith that will restore them. And I'm not discounting your part in all this. Like I said, without you, I'd be dead. The cult in ruins.
Why? Apart. Glad I could help. What? You say what now? That. Heat resistant cloth. We'll get an upgrade. Vending machine. Let's go to the workbench. I think I completed the Ace's questline. I think. Virgil. Upon returning the ship, we will be completing 2 of the quests. Oh, well, if I need to return to the quest, just go to the ship. Asa is amazing. I think she may have, the voice actor may have also voiced something in Borderlands. Kind of sounds very familiar. Marisol? No. Tristan? No. Upgrades, people, upgrades. And radiated Veracne. Disgusting. Hover drones, Ranium Mantis Sword, Crabble actually. That's better. Party upgrades. Okay, here's a get this upgrade. Stun enemies that aren't targeting her. Deals even more damage to enemies not targeting directly. It also significantly increases damage in general. I think this one is better. The first time Asa would go down each combat, she instead heals to fall. When not attacking the target, Asa will camouflage herself, preventing enemies from attacking her and granting her damage bonus. I think this one is better. Marisol has nothing, Justin has nothing, Inez has nothing, Valerie has nothing, and this one is already upgraded. So, where's the Asa? Or Tristan? I think Tristan. Captain of Captain. Tristan, hi.
Once we find Virgil, he and I shall unravel what a
Oh, not over. Marisol, nothing?
Lovely day for a coup. May the plan...
Drawings of space anomaly. What's this? Miniature skip drive model. Rift sketches.
What are we standing around jawing for? There's mayhem and murder.
Such as?
Okay, so that basically completes Asa quest line, and I think we can also continue a bit more and try completing the Tristan's line. Which is, I think, not this map. It's on Eden? In Paradise Island? I think, maybe. I think for at least Outer Worlds it should be enough. It's getting a bit on the later side, so maybe go and do something else. Yeah, Asa Tristan, that's about it. Panels. Drawing panels. No? Wait, what? He would message Virgil upon returning to ship. Message Virgil upon returning to ship. Then message it? Or do we need to go to the... What do you mean wait for a response? I need to wait for Virgil to respond. How do you wait? Wait, like sleep? Oh no.
Commander, I have news. I finally heard back from Virgil. His message was suitably vague. I suspect he fears the Consul's eyes scanning his message, but I believe it to refer to the Arbiter training facility located on Paradise Island.
Oh, how convenient. The chase continues, great.
Bringing our findings to Virgil will hopefully allow us to deduce something from all that we found. I only hope it dispels some of the muddiness we've encountered so far. Further complications would be most disagreeable.
Meet up Virgil. I may or may not have eliminated everyone from that training camp. Collect this averted. I saved some novices. Yeah. Maybe there's something in this area. I don't know.
It's silent as a tomb. I hope we aren't too late.
I may or may not have cleared this area just before joining you. So, yeah. And look, everyone is alive. Yeah.
Virgil's not about. He's like to be in the training grounds. There's a lift that will take us lower, located behind the door next to those stairs.
So that is why it was blocked. Someone had a bad time. Ooh. Munitions. The soundtrack is very repetitive.
Tristan, it's a relief to see a friendly face. Do come up.
No, you calm down. Come on. Do come up. That's some nice gear you have here. Oh, never mind. This is actually trash. 22 defense, nice. Yet I'm burning with late clothes.
Oh, thank the architect I found you intact. We visited the Supreme Arbiter's office in Central Control and found something impossible.
Impossible? Why is it impossible? So that you may claim ignorance as to the truth of what you've uncovered?
Well, he's in denial. I was hoping you could set him straight.
Fine. If you're still so thick-skulled, Tristan, then I can see I've no choice but to confess. Hold. Do you hear movement?
Attention, Arbiter Virgil Montag. Under the jurisdiction of the Consul, we stand to bring you low. Do not resist.
Damnation! I knew the Sentinels were looking for me, but I did not expect they would come to this place. We have no choice but to fight. I can operate our turrets from this location, but you must engage the Sentinels head-on to prevent our being overwhelmed. Go now!
Arbiter Montag, lay down your arms. Surrender.
And... bye! Kill that 3 enemies and single shot big pants.
I've no doubt the bulk of their number remains on the surface. I shall take an alternate path to prepare a surprise for our would-be assailants.
Nice.
Then I shall flank them as you engage them.
Hold. You were beginning to say something before we were ambushed. I would care to hear it.
We cannot have this conversation until we are safe. Engage those on the surface and I shall join you. Go now.
That definitely not suspicious at all. Definitely not suspicious. Hey, Tristan.
Those fools! Protectorate subjects should know better than to attack a Protectorate Arbiter. The only explanation is that they were lackeys of the Consul. Why else would they engage someone such as myself without expecting reprisal?
I don't know, probably group psychosis.
Group psychoses have never been present throughout the Protectorate before. But neither has war. I shall continue to answer slights of this nature through violence. But hopefully, I shall not need to do this more than a few times.
Can we go back up? No, we cannot. There's a turret. And that's locked. Of course it's locked. Of course it's locked. And of course we will need to fight through all of them. Well, let's get ready. Oh wait, I can't. Hello. Bonk.
Virgil, enough! Our being at odds with the Consul is one thing, but that was a small army! What have you done?
You already know whether you're willing to admit it or not. Do you sincerely have a need for me to spell it out before you'll face the truth? Very well then. Tristan, you stand before the murderer of the Supreme Arbiter.
Looks like your own Niles and bits.
I don't believe this. The Consul must have captured you and sent you to mental refreshment. It's the only...
Open your eyes, Rao. Those Sentinels were here with due cause. The elimination of a murderer. The Supreme Arbiter was planning to send a message in her final moments, pledging allegiance to the Consul. Who do you think bore witness to those final moments?
Actually, the message wasn't sent when we found it.
Had I not been so overcome with emotion, I would have been thorough enough to delete that. It matters no longer.
No. You lied to me?
I had to. I knew that if you learned what had transpired, why I did what I did, it would destroy you.
Would it? Or were you just trying to save yourself from my wrath?
Justin is a child with a big hammer. Yeah. Tries to calm down.
You're right. You're right. I can't let emotion get the better of me. I find myself torn. Though I still believe wholeheartedly in Protectorate law, you and I have certainly encountered other dubious situations. You taught me to judge based on merits.
Aww.
Together we spared some and executed others. But what I have learned with you shall be most difficult to apply here. Virgil is my sworn brother, and he acted under duress. But killing the Supreme Arbiter is unforgivable.
I have no idea what duress means. But the Supreme Arbiter committed a heinous crime. She needed to be punished. Rather, would you let her join the Council? Maybe you should have joined up too, so you'd kill him in an act of vengeance. But one, bring your Supreme Arbiter back. Yeah, I would say third option.
This isn't about revenge. Seeing that crimes are punished is a matter of simple justice. Besides, sparing Virgil sets a dangerous precedent. If we allowed this, any low-ranking arbiter could judge their superiors. It would be anarchy.
Tristan, We just slew several fellow Protectorate subjects who no doubt blindly followed their leaders into traitorism. You would allow this to continue?
That's not what I meant. But disobeying orders does necessitate a crime as well. Architect's mercy, this misbegotten system.
Oh look, I have speech. Visual interpret allowed to the best of the punishing him for what is wrong. The situation is like when you spare that junior arbiter reversed.
Except that arbiter's problem was one of intent, not action. I do see some semblance, however. But even if that is the case, there is no room for interpretation here. Sparing Virgil would directly reject all I've been taught to uphold.
Would you kill your own bro where you spared the consul agent before?
That was different and you know it. The severity of that crime was infinitely more minor. The law is clear on this. It is explicitly illegal for an inferior to execute their superior. The issue must be accelerated to a higher authority. But is addressing traitorism not the utmost priority of any arbiter? Is not the betrayal of everything we stand for more significant than a breach of protocol?
Is there any alternatives?
No. And even if there was, maybe this was right. We must think for ourselves. If Arcadia is to
Yeah, let's
I
go.
cannot bring myself to execute my sworn brother.
Menial laborers need to stick together, as I always say.
There's nothing menial about... Oh, forget it. I know not what to make of the Supreme Arbiter's betrayal. I'll have to ruminate on it for some time. But that aside, I forgive you, Virgil. You are spared.
Oh, joy. They talked it out. And here I was all ready to watch two arbiters violently dismember each other.
I don't know what to say. I just wish there had been some other option.
If you do want to cry it out, I can turn around. Yeah, sure.
I have some measure of spine left, believe me. I can at least promise to spare you such an embarrassing display. 1,000 words of thanks for meeting me here, Tristan. I know not what the future holds for us, but for the time being, I must make myself scarce. Though, before I go, a parting gift. May Tristan make use of it better than I.
Go with the Sovereign's blessing, brother. And be careful. If you survive today only to be brought low by an agent of the Consul at a later point, I shall be most annoyed.
Let's go.
Commander, this has all been draining. I need time to process what we've learned today. What I've done. Later, I hope we might discuss it.
When is later? Let me sift through the ashes. Wasn't there a workshop somewhere here? I think there was. What are you doing, mate? I guess we go back to the ship. I cannot fast travel. Why? Why I cannot fast travel? Because the door is locked. But wasn't there a way of going down in here? Maybe we can find a mirror with it. Cool. It's just a big nothing. Okay, back to the ship. And maybe it will be over the Tristan timeline. Questline. Let's finish the upgrade. Party upgrades, Tristan. Gains a flamethrower attachment. Shock emitter attachment. Sure. Grants bonus damage. Grants immunity to all AoE damage. Sure. Fancy. Hi, Tristan.
Commander, I've had some time to process what transpired with Virgil. Despite the manner of what Virgil has done, I cannot help but be glad I did not need to slay him. I can only hope he does not run afoul of further Sentinels. But allowing him to live was betraying the Protectorate, wasn't it? I find myself more torn than ever before, and yet it does not feel like a misdeed.
It wasn't. You interpreted a lot broadly and made the right decision.
You're right. Virgil was trapped between Protectorate laws, and only leniency could free him. But the fact that such a circumstance could happen at all. Having good intentions does not spare you. Doing what you think is right does not spare you.
Whoa.
This cannot be justice. Yet what can I do? More than 100 years of Protectorate society cannot be changed by a lone body.
It can.
Can it?
One person can't be expected to choose everything, but trying is better than not.
But how? I see. I must follow my own path, my own sense of right and wrong. I can only hope it has been cultivated properly. I shall remain with the Protectorate, interpreting its laws through a moral instead of a punitive lens. Innocent until proven guilty is a novel concept.
Nice.
But it is worth a try.
Arbiter's trial, not an ass anymore. I'm impressed.
Words are not worth the air propelling them. Let me make good on them first. Then you may be impressed. When we began traveling together, I was not sure what to make of you. But your input throughout our time together has been invaluable. I deeply appreciate your hand in this investigation, Commander, and in entertaining my incertitude. Let us move forth to free Arcadia from injustice.
Let's go. This quest line completed. Let's go. We still have 2 more. And we have just also all the system to save. This gun is amazing. Yeah, I think that's a good place to end. I cannot drop save in my ship. Why? I think I need to change the location probably to be able to drop the save. Yeah, pretty good. I would say pretty damn good. Yeah, I need to be outside the ship to drop the save, which is very odd. Justin, bye-bye, I don't need you anymore. Marisol, maybe. Pretty good questing series. Why can't I drop the save anymore? What? 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 What happened? Why can't I drop save? Magic? It's not like I'm out of space. What? What is this? I don't know. Let's hope it's going to be fine. So pretty much that will be it. I think that'd be a good time to end. So thanks for watching. Bye.